I like starting my videos off with my party poppers. They're extremely fun, so I'm going to pop off the party popper first. They are absolutely fantastic. I did say that today I was going to talk about safety around products, how to use products, and where to purchase melt warmers. Also, what are melt warmers? I'm going to talk about the difference between pillar candles and container candles. So pillar candles means that they're not in a container; they're just freestanding. So if you're going to have it on the table, it's obviously going to put wax everywhere. You got your container candles, which are in a container. So if you burn them, there's no wax going anywhere, it's contained. So you can find our products on indulgewaxemporium.com. If you subscribe to our site, it's absolutely free. You'll receive this small bubble candle on your next purchase. If you look on our website, you will see a lot of the products say free mini cupcake candle. These are these little mini cupcake candles. So you get them with most orders. We do one per order. So I wanted to go through the candles. So this is a pink rose pillar candle. If you've got plastic on them around, if you do purchase them, make sure you take that plastic off because it becomes a fire hazard. So just take that off. It smells really lovely. So you just want to light that on a plate or a candle holder. So that one there will burn. This one here they've all got long burn time. We only use soy wax. So I'm just going to turn that so it's not in the way of the live. Then you've got the little bubble candle. I've had customers actually use these here. They last between an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's pretty good for how small it is. So always light your pillar candles on a surface that's not going to damage, because you don't want it on the countertops or anything. So these ones last about 2.5 hours. As I said, subscribe to our website, absolutely free, and it'll let you receive a free bubble candle on your next order. So as I stated, these are our cupcake candles. You get, with most of our orders, it says free cupcake candle. You'll receive these here one per order once you purchase on our website or in store. So when you do receive these, please toss out the paper. Do not light the candles on the paper. Always keep the flame away from children and animals. This is a pillar candle as it's not in a container, so please light this on a surface as well. And then we've got our container candles. So these are pretty straightforward. You purchase them, you can just light them. You don't need to put them on any surface. There's no leakage. There's no mess involved with these. Everything's soy wax, so they do last a long time. So you got the 4 candles that I've lit. You've got the 3 pillar candles. You've got the one you can purchase on the website. You've got the free one for subscribing. You got your free cupcake candle, which you receive on most orders, and your container candle. And what I wanted to talk today about was what is a melt, what is a wax warmer, and where do you get them from, how do you use them. So there's 2 types of melt warmers. You've got your candle melt warmers. You can get them in all types of styles. We've got a variety of what you can purchase. And then you've got your electric melt warmer. These ones here, they do use flame, so you do need tea light candles to use these. These ones here are electric, so no flame, much safer around children, and the heat point of the wax isn't that hot. So using a flame, the wax does get quite hot. So you can purchase electric melt warmers and candle melt warmers off my website, Indulge Your Wax Emporium. Alternatively, if you are looking for a variety of styles, you can find them on Scentsy. You can also find them on Dusk. They're really, really popular. So what we're going to do, I'm going to also explain the different type of melts you can get. So I've got my tea light candle. You're going to light the tea light candle. So you just put that in. And all I'm doing today is just showing you how to use products. It doesn't matter where you buy it from, as long as you're aware around safety and how to use. So these ones here are called Snap Bar Melts. This one's actually lavender essential oil, so it supports sleep. It can help with your melatonin levels and get you a better night's rest. It can also help with your mood, anxiety, and depression. So you're going to get your stat bar, depending on how big this is, don't overfill it, it will leak everywhere. So make sure you take a look at the cavity of your melt warmer before doing it under safety precautions. So I'm just going to break it and it's going to just pop in there. There's obviously enough room for another one. That's going to go in there and that's going to melt. They take about 10 minutes to melt through. I'm not sure how long this live is going to be tonight, so let's hope they melt before it finishes. So there's one. So that is the stat bar melts. Then you've got the clamshell, you've got the shot pot melts. So you can get them in this size, you can get them in little containers. So it's the same thing, they're called shot pots. So you just want to open it, tip it out. If it doesn't tip out, just get a spoon and scoop it out. If it is, sometimes you'll purchase these from places and they're quite tough and hard. So if they are, just squeeze the container, it will break and you can easily take it out. So you just want to pop that in. Always make sure it's not too big, it's going to overflow and make a mess. And then you just want to light it. Now what I found out with a lot of the Toll melt warmers, when you put a tea light candle in it, sometimes it doesn't heat up the top enough for it to melt. So if you need to, stick another one underneath. That's what I do. So them two are the candle melt warmers. You can purchase them through my site, not these ones in particular, but you can get them on my site. You can also take a look at Scentsy and Dusk also sell them. They're really popular store to look at. So I'm going to just move these. Let them burn while I'm doing the melt, while I'm doing the video. Now, what I want to talk about was the electric melt warmer. Now, this is a plug-in one, so it's got no fire. It heats it up to a lower temperature, so if you're going to drop it on yourself, you're not going to end up with 3-degree burns. Where if you use these here, definitely keep them away from children. They do get quite hot. Last thing you want is a hospital trip for burns. So if you do have children and pets in your home, keep it away from them. But if you want to be extra cautious, just purchase an electric melt warmer. Electric melt warmers usually vary between $50 and $70 depending on the style you want to get. So you can get them freestanding like this for your table. You can also buy some if you have no children and pets. You can buy them that actually plug into the power points. They're very cute and very small and convenient, especially in small homes. So you just want to plug these ones in. It lights up. This one's quite beautiful. This one was actually gifted to me on, I think it was 2 years ago at Christmas. So I want to go through what this is. These are called clamshell melts. You can purchase them from various places. We also do sell melts on our website, Indulge Your Wax Emporium. So always remember what size your cavity is. You don't want to overfill it. Once it melts, it's going to go all over your counters if you don't keep that in mind. So you want to just pull these out. You're going to have a cavity of 6. Usually something this small will fit 2 in there. So you just want to break it. There you go. And you just want to push it out from the back. So this one's the cucumber melon scented. So I'm actually going to show you like this so you can see a bit better. So there's one, you can see it's going to fit another one. So I'm going to put 2 in there. I would not recommend 3 in something this small. It will overflow and it'll make a huge mess. You just put it on like that. And because it's not a candle, it does take longer to melt up your melts. So it might take 15 minutes instead of 10 to actually start showing results to bring aroma around your house. So these still haven't melted, as it hasn't been long enough, but you are getting some smoke on top and it is starting to melt. I have had a lot of questions around this. How do you actually clean it? So once these have finished, the scent probably lasts 5 to 6 hours. Tea light candles, depending if it's soy wax actually lasts up to a few hours. So once it's done, don't touch it. Do not move them once they've melted. You're going to have a real high risk of dropping the hot wax on yourself. So once it's done, either blow out your tea light candle or let it go out naturally. The wax will set hard again, so the wax will go hard again in the shape of whatever cavity you've used. Once it's hardened, use a spoon, scrape it out. If you have any questions, just comment down and let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions around products and how to use them. And I hope you all have a lovely evening.